Mid-range and budget smartphones are growing in popularity as flagship devices increasingly come with heftier price tags. That doesn't mean the best cheap phones are slower, less durable versions of their high-end counterparts. In fact, they offer unique value to budget-conscious buyers. In this category, the Galaxy A series is perhaps the best example, and the Galaxy A56 carries on the tradition. Having launched alongside with the Galaxy A36 and A26, the Galaxy A56 is the most premium of the trio, boasting more RAM and better cameras. That doesn't mean it's expensive, far from it's priced at $499 US. The three siblings, however, share key features like 120Hz refresh rate, a 5000 mAh battery, and an IP67 water and dust resistant rating. The Samsung Galaxy A56 is the ideal smartphone for the average user, offering seriously fantastic showing across its cameras, display, design, and battery. The Galaxy A56 excludes glass, with its metal and glass design feeling just as premium in hand and on the eyes, with a finish reminiscent of high-end devices like Samsung Galaxy Z46 or the Galaxy S25 Ultra, but at a fraction of the cost. I received the awesome olive model for this review too. I must admit I had my eyes on the pink variant regardless of color choices. The Galaxy A56's build quality is undeniable, improving upon the already impressive Galaxy A55 in every way. Samsung's mid-range marvel is bigger, thinner, and lighter, featuring a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED panel. Its display delivers vibrant colors, deep blacks, and smooth visual thanks to its 120Hz refresh rate. As someone who values high-quality screens for watching content, I was genuinely impressed. This quality continues in its battery life. It sports the same 5000 mAh battery as its predecessors, but that's still an impressive capacity in a budget phone, and my experience backs up Samsung's claim up to 29 hours of video playback. The Samsung Galaxy A56 has also seen an upgrade from 25W to 45W charging, making top-ups faster and more convenient for most users, with a charging speed now equal to that of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Both serious and casual photographers will be happy too, as the Galaxy A56 rivals the Motorola Edge 50 Pro for the title of best budget camera phone, though it's still far away from competing with the Galaxy S25 Ultra. The setup includes a 50MP main camera, a 12MP ultra-wide lens, a 5MP macro camera, and a 12MP front-facing shooter, whether you are capturing night shots, macro details, or everyday moments. The Galaxy A56 delivers sharp, well-balanced images with a variety of useful features. Speaking of useful features, Samsung's famous Galaxy AI isn't present in its budget line of phones. However, the sprinkling of AI features Samsung does provide, like AI photo editing, note-taking, Google Gemini functionality, and more, add a tasteful amount of flair without overwhelming users who may not want AI integration. Ironically, the one area in which the Galaxy A56 isn't up to scratch even compared to similarly priced phones is its power. Don't get me wrong, it's still perfectly suited to the average user who wants to call, text, video chat, scroll socials, watch the best streaming services, and play games like Clash Royale, but I think it could do with a touch more grunt under the hood. It's simply not the phone to buy if you need power from your handset. When playing Fortnite, for example, gameplay was seriously choppy even at low graphics and the minimum 20fps settings. That's not a deal breaker though. At its price point, the Samsung Galaxy A56 is a fantastic choice for the cost-conscious user who wants a well-balanced phone that looks and feels premium. The Samsung Galaxy A56 is one of the best budget phones on the market in terms of value, offering a seriously good experience for a truly wallet-friendly $499 with other phones either performing better at higher price points or offering lesser experiences at a similar price. Unlike the Galaxy A55, which never made it in the US market, Samsung officially confirmed on March 1 that Galaxy A56 would debut in the US later this year, while the Galaxy A36 and A26 become available on March 28 and 26 respectively. I already loved the 6.6-inch display on the Galaxy A55. It struck a perfect balance between being comfortable to hold and offering an upgraded viewing experience over my 6.1-inch iPhone 15. Samsung has taken that a step further with the Galaxy A56, making it even more comfortable in hand while increasing the screen size to 6.7 inch for an even better entertainment experience. Whether I was watching videos, reading, gaming, or video calling, the 1080p Super AMOLED display provided one of the best viewing experiences I have had on a budget smartphone. The only noticeable cost cutting comes in the display's peak brightness. While I never struggled to see the screen, its 1200 nit brightness is lower than I'd like to see in 2025, though it does bump up to 1900 in direct sunlight. While this improves on the Galaxy A55's 1000 nit peak, it falls short of competitors like Google Pixel 9a and the Poco F6 Pro. In every other respect, though, the Galaxy A56's display feels truly premium. It's even protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, adding durability against scratches and drop. While I didn't test a full 2-meter drop onto concrete, a few accidental drops left it completely unscratched. I love the Galaxy A55, particularly its design, a blend of metal and glass that gave it a supremely premium feel at a truly budget price. The A56 improves on that in every way, refining an already impressive formula. I received the awesome olive colorway, which was probably my least favorite of the 4 color options, yet I was still thoroughly impressed by how good it looks. The A56 features a slightly larger 6.7-inch display and is about a millimeter taller and wider to accommodate the bigger screen. Bigger may not always be better, but Samsung has offset the increased size at 0.8mm reduction in thickness and significant 15-gram drop in weight, making an exceptional design near perfect, or perhaps just perfect. Not only does the metal frame enhance the phone's premium feel and sturdy build, but Samsung has also added several ridges to the frame, something I don't recall seeing or feeling on the Galaxy A55 when I reviewed it. The ridges didn't necessarily improve the grip for me, but they served as a satisfying fidget point when I ran my fingers across them. That's about all the superlatives I can give the Galaxy A56's design. It's everything you want a phone to look and feel like, regardless of its price. It's also protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, offering excellent resistance against scratches and drops. As with avoiding the 2-meter drop test, I don't throw the IP67 rated Galaxy A56 in the bath. However, my colleagues and I have spent plenty of time with Gorilla Glass to know how good the durability can be, and I had absolutely no issues the few times I did get the phone wet while doing the dishes and walking in the rain. Big, beautiful, lightweight, and impressively durable, the Galaxy A56 is an exceptionally designed piece of technology. The fact that it doesn't cost an arm and leg makes it all the more impressive. From a software perspective, the Galaxy A56 might be the most impressive budget-focused phones I have personally used, and that's despite my colleagues praising the Google Pixel 8a for bringing Google's AI tools to a wider audience. That's not to say the Galaxy A56 misses out entirely on AI features. It has a smattering of useful ones that won't overwhelm the average user, but if AI is your top priority, you'll need to shell out for the Galaxy S25 or wait for Pixel 9a. The AI-powered tools in the A56 aren't being called Galaxy AI, instead appearing under the branding Awesome Intelligence, although similarities abound. Samsung lays these features out neatly within the setting menu and includes tools that let you remove objects from photos, capture the perfect group photo, and receive AI-powered suggestions for improving images during editing. That's far from it though. Within the camera app, you can create custom filters based on mood and style, quickly edit videos with auto trim, or even translate real-world text when in foreign lands with Bixby Vision. AI Select provides suggested actions when you highlight something on a screen. Read Aloud will read articles or passages aloud for you, and you even get Google's Circle to Search tool. That's about it for AI, but there is plenty more to love about the Galaxy A56 software. For starters, you get an exceptionally clean user experience with minimal pre-installed bloatware. And more than just cherry on top, especially for penny pinching buyers, is the fact that the Galaxy A56 will see 6 years of security support and software updates, letting you enjoy its value for years to come. Unless you have a specific need like top-tier gaming performance or a battery that can handle marathon sessions, a smartphone's camera is arguably one of the most important features. From a parent wanting to capture family moments, a hobbyist hiker aiming for the perfect summit selfie, to a serious photographer looking for a reliable backup, any phone worth considering needs to nail its camera, and the Galaxy A56 does just that. Simply put, the Galaxy A56 takes some seriously good photos at any distance. Its rear camera array includes a 50MP main sensor, a 12MP ultra-wide lens, and a 5MP macro lens. While a higher megapixel count is great, it's the phone's image processing that determines the result. Here you can see the camera samples of the Samsung Galaxy A56. The Samsung Galaxy A56's weakest feature is without a doubt its performance. That's not to say it's bad, as I have previously mentioned, it's more than enough for the average user, but to keep prices down, concessions have to be made. For some cheap phones, it's a lower quality display or increased fragility. In the case of the Galaxy A56 and its Exynos 5080 chipset, it was how it performed under heavier loads like mobile gaming. During Geekbench 6 benchmark test, a benchmark that measures your system's CPU, single and multi-core performance, the Galaxy A56 showed large improvement over the Galaxy A55 with scores of 1330 and 3759 compared to its predecessors 1155 and 3468. These numbers are also considerably ahead of one of the best mid-range phones of 2024 in Motorola Edge 50 Pro. However, the Edge 50 Pro struggled noticeably power-wise, even lagging within apps like the camera when compared to the Poco F6 Pro, a budget phone that offers all-round performance and gaming power. The Galaxy A56 was thoroughly beaten. That said, these results still mark a significant improvement over the Galaxy A55, a phone I loved when I tested it last year. The benchmark numbers may not impress, but they don't take away from the Galaxy A56's status as an excellent budget phone for the average user, and I can attest that it holds up really well for the daily duties you'd want from a smartphone. It didn't take long to convince me that the Samsung Galaxy A56 is worth every penny. Despite missing out on the full flagship treatment, it's durable and good looking, offers a tidy UI, has helpful AI features, and produces very good photos. It's only held back by lacking enough power for intense tasks like gaming, but it really wasn't designed for that, and it's an easy recommendation for most people.